I spent my whole life saving every cent for a future I didn't even want. By 13, I was already working, not for a particular dream, but for the retirement that everyone told me was the most important thing in life. The retirement is where life finally begins. I thought I was buying my way into a genuine life. But as I'm standing here harvesting tomatoes, as I am sitting here watching the eclipse get caught in the smoke of the wildfires, I realize something that almost feels like a secret, and I am not allowed to say it out loud. Maybe I had to pack up everything into my backpack and move into a tent for 16 months to realize this. Because when I look around, I think so many of us sit in the same boat. I think we all feel kind of trapped in a life that feels unreal and unfamiliar. And I have finally figured out why we are all so tired. Because I think we all feel so trapped to the point we get depressed and deeply unhappy.
I want to dance in the rain. Our car's getting really wet.
When I looked around me, I couldn't see one person that really was happy, whether they had money or not. And even those who had money, it was never enough. Everyone was kind of poor, or at least everyone thought they were. Why is that? Why is it that most people live in a luxury without even knowing it, without realizing it? We have everything, yet we feel like we have nothing. It kind of feels like in today's world, being busy will get you the greatest badge of honor. And I used to think that that's how life is. I saw the limits everyone else has set for themselves and everyone lived by, and I just assumed they were my limits too. I was a victim of my own limitations. And I think here is how everything changed. The first time I truly felt rich. When I was traveling with a backpack and a tent for 16 months, when I had only the bare necessities, I was waking up in the middle of the Senegalese wilderness with only 1 liter of water left in the backpack, enough food for the morning, and no plan of what's happening next. I realized then that life isn't actually expensive. We just spend so much money trying to maintain a life that doesn't even make us feel good. We exploit our energy and our environment, and then we wonder why our bank accounts and our hearts are completely empty. We just live in a way that is beyond what really is good for us or our surroundings. We exploit the environment, we complain about their limits, we spend so much money each month and complain about our blank bank account. The crazy thing is, I was living like that. I thought that's the way things were. I was always skeptical, but I never really doubted it, because how could so many people have been wrong? I set my own limits. I believed so much in their limitations that, sure enough, they would become mine as well. We are back on the road. For sure, there are things I am missing at the moment. For example, ice bathing. I miss it a lot. But would it make sense to move mountains only to get back to the winter when obviously we are in a very hot and long summer at the moment? Would it make sense to hate every day that I am not in the ice bath, forgetting everything that is actually happening in the present moment? Is there something you feel is missing in your life at the moment? Is that one thing maybe clouding everything you already have right now, right here? Just arrived at our next sleeping spot and it's so perfect. And I'm not saying I have it all figured out. I'm still learning, and I'm hoping I will keep learning and overthinking kind of every step of the way, because maybe that's the way to not feel poor, you know? Although we have everything we need right here, maybe that's the way to not feel poor right here, right now. I have always been told that more is the answer, but less has always felt like the truest form of freedom. Currently, my life almost costs nothing, and I have never felt richer. Living in this tiny home on 4 wheels is more luxury than I could have ever imagined.